have you unlocked you? Like, unlocked your potential, your greatness, your everything that has been stuck and trapped, like awaken the sleeping giant that needs to be walking, running, throwing. Like some may even say this is the little kid in you that wants to play and you keep them trapped up, or the bird that's still in the cage that wants to fly. I don't know. Maybe there's something that's really going on with you, why this showed up on your algorithm, why you watching this. And it's because you've been keeping yourself in a rut. You're stuck and you want to know why? Because you're not being you. You're not living your best life. And it's not because you haven't been doing good things, or you're not a good person, or you haven't done great things to help others. But there's some things that are not showing up in your life because you're not being authentic to who you are. Like, we're not using the buzzword transparent and authentic just to say it. I'm talking about you. Like, look, I wear it. Look. I, I wear it, be you, and I realized that I was hiding behind this, telling others to be you, not recognizing that I needed to be me. And what does that look like? What that looks like is when you're making a decision, you're trying to impress somebody or you want to make them happy, and you figure out when you don't make them happy, you quickly shift and you find out that, okay, this is not the path to go on. Instead of just saying, like, this is what it's going to be, you got to take it or leave it. And if you take it, let's run with it. But if you're going to leave it, look, it's not going to hurt my feelings because, baby, boo boo, it's all good, bro. You know what I'm saying? And this is where, like, if you're keeping it real, you're just going to be who you are because it's you. That's who God created. You are that special sauce. You are the table that people are leaning on. Like, when it comes to getting that one thing done, they're going to come to you. And so that was a game changer for me when I took that key that I already had possession of, because you already have possession of it right now. You got to take that key, you got to put it in the door slot, and you got to open that opportunity to see the greatness that is just waiting for you. Like, it's like for real, like waiting for you in a most peaceful, humble way. It's a gift. It's like God's love. Like, it's not going to be forced upon you. You have to walk into it because you want it. You have to accept it. You have to receive it. And there's nothing that you have to do extra rather than just to walk in it. That's God's love, right? And that's you, because He created you to be that person for that person who's looking for your help, to be that person who needs your services. You're going to be that person who needs to see someone walking in something that they had never seen before. Like, I take my sister, for example. She's a mad seamstress. Like, she can create a lot of cool things, but she doesn't really sell it just because it's work. It's a grind. It's a hustle. And that's with anything. But when people see her work, they're like, ooh, I didn't know you were capable of that. But that's just her being authentically who she is, right? But we get caught up in these buzzwords like authentic, like you got to tell the truth. But I feel like it's more walking in truth. But for me, I realized I wasn't walking in my truth because I wanted to make people happy and I want to see them happy, but it came at an expense of the cost. And guess what that was? You already know. It was my happiness. It was my pain that I was inflicting upon myself because I didn't want to start a confrontation. I didn't want to have a conflict. I don't want to have someone upset at me. I don't want to be an enemy or a friend of me, for that matter. And I just wanted to see people happy, not realizing you can't please everyone. But when you're you, people rely on your conviction of when you say yes and that no. And sometimes that no is what people need to hear more than the yes, because that no allows them to see those boundaries. And, we create these healthy boundaries. We're supposed to create healthy boundaries. If you're not creating healthy boundaries, well, you got to fix that. Okay. But for me, I realized when I started to fix my healthy boundaries, and, this came also at the cost of a loss. When my mom died, when bad things happen, you got some gain. You have an opportunity to get benefit from that, but that's a mindset. And when I started to realize that my mom blessed me with all these opportunities. It wasn't initial. It was like she did this, she did that, she didn't have that, and left us with this, that, and all this. But you know what? The memories, all the good things, and I started to walk and to see the beauty of where, like, when you just do you, you know how happy you are. So obviously you're still watching, and that's because you are listening to the words that I'm saying, because there's some things that you want to unlock. There's some things that you want to let loose. There's some things that you want to do, and there's some places you want to go, people you want to meet, goals that you want to accomplish. And I don't think there's anything wrong with that, but it can't be where you're trying to mimic somebody or you copying someone's style. You got to develop your own style. And I'm not saying that's easy, because, like I said, it take me to lose my mom to figure out that I was keeping myself locked up, trapped, and unhappy, and I was in pain. And what Les Brown says, when you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, things got to change. You know what I'm saying? So I just think here's where, like, for those that want something that they really believe they want and deserve and they should have, is more than likely, and you're not having it, I need to say that, is more than likely is because you're not being you. You're not being authentic to all the things that you should be. You're not saying no, because when you're not saying no, you're not saying yes to yourself. When you're not saying yes, you're saying no to the things that are going to make you happy. Because you keep saying yes to things that are just mediocre. They're just average. Instead of saying yes to the things that's going to be great, phenomenal. Do the things that you're going to want to see, be, and love and enjoy. Like, who else is going? Like, you can't do this vicariously through someone else's life. Like, who else are you going to get it from? It's going to be from you. Stop playing around. Come on, now let's do this. Like, for real, for real. Be you. Like, do it. Like, walk in that. Walk in that. Like, if you need to listen to this again, listen to it again. If you need to listen to a song, put on a song. If you need to pray, pray. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to somebody. But for real, like, don't suffer in silence. Don't put yourself in a position that you don't want to be or need to be in, because you want to make someone happy, but not yourself. It's like you don't want to cause a rift or cause a conflict, because at the end of the day, you need to show up for you. Not for anybody else, but for you. And I guarantee, because look, it's been happening in my own life. Like, hey, thank you for showing up, right? But it's not just like something simple, but it's not like fluff, right? It's for real, for real. It's like you're showing up because you're doing something for you. You're saying yes to you because you wanted the things for you. You want the things for you, not for anybody else. You're not trying to get them from anybody else. You want them from you. So that's how we're going to level up, right? And for me, how I got that is I started doing this. I started to just post a year ago. I started doing this. Like, if you don't know what I'm talking about, watch this video. I wish you nothing but the best. Dream big and Godspeed.